For the 12th stream of Christmas, Landstryder streamed for thee. 12 flying rockets, 11 angry robots, 10 hero missions, 9 dwarven stout, 8 factories flowing, 7 zombies shambling, 6 buses stopping, 5 Viking runestones, 4 ONI Duplicates, 3 spaceships, 2 friends playing Minecraft, and Astroneer with my friends and me. Whew. I think I nailed it. Hey folks, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying this New Year's Eve. It is December 31st. It is the 12th stream of Christmas. It is time for some Kerbal space programming. Let's see if we can't maybe finally get this science thing upgraded. Let's start our game. Hang on. Resume our save. It is the stream save. So I mentioned earlier in a previous stream, I think the last time I streamed Kerbal, that I was going to try to get this done before the end of the year. It was kind of like my last chance right here. So I have a feeling we're not going to complete our final mission, and we are going to continue streaming this into the new year until we can do that. But this is my chance to at least maybe get the science thing upgraded today. So we really, I don't really want to go into it. I don't want to do that. If we really work on it, maybe we can get that last 1.5 million or whatever we need for that, plus a little bit left over for whatever next mission comes our way. And I think to do that, we want to first look if there's any easy available missions that we can grab right now. Rescue Newfrid from orbit of Kerbin. I like rescues because that gives us new Kerbinauts without having to pay for them. And there's 2 in orbit right now. And, money. They're not hard things to do, so they're pretty good missions to take, I think. We're definitely going to grab any of those that we see that aren't too terrible. Like, even if it's a rescue from around the moon or Mimnus is not too terrible. And there's a new orbital space station around Kerbin for grabs here. This looks like it'd be pretty easy and possibly possible to do while we're going to rescue a couple of other Kerbals. So that's a possibility. Well, you should definitely take that, is what I'm trying to say. Grab. And we could repair a satellite in orbit of Kerbin. That could possibly go down during the same mission. That sounds good. Yeah. There's a lot of good missions for grabs today, it seems. Map 7 asteroids endangering Kerbin with a Sentinel infrared telescope. Well, see, that sounds like something we really don't have to... Oh, there's a specific orbit that we have to be in. In solar... Probably, yeah, solar orbit. Maybe we don't want to take that one on just right now. Maybe we'll leave that one for a minute. But new orbital station around the moon. This might be doable while doing the other ones. I don't know, but I feel like I should grab it because that's not too expensive, and it can probably even happen while we're doing some other things. So yeah, let's grab that one too. Okay. Position a satellite in a specific orbit around the sun. I don't think I want to build a brand new satellite and do that, though it isn't. Wow, that's look at the major difference in apoaps and periaps. It has a very high completion value. Although it would probably require a rocket that would cost at least that much to launch. Now that I'm thinking about it. So that's probably why it's so high. Recover some unit from orbit of Kerbin. this might be a good time to build and test a new recovery system. So let's grab that because we can add a new recovery system to our mission. Yeah, why not? And I should go ahead and check what's been said in chat. Anything being said in chat? Oh, hey there. Bard's here. Or Bard or Dark. I always, dang it, I can't. Ben, I can't. I can never. Like, my mind just doesn't want to, like, make that connection for some reason. Who's who? Everybody's alter egos on various platforms. Anyway, back to what we're doing here. So these are the two we're not going to take, I guess. I guess we should see what we have out active. We have a whole bunch of new missions because we had some that were currently active that we're doing and things, and we have some things that are going on. So we should also check our alarm clock. Yes. It says we don't have anything to worry about for like 89 days or something like that. So we've got some missions out that we do gotta kind of keep an eye on for things. And I should also go out to the Gemini or the Indigo Voyage and transmit the science back, because I bet you there's a pile of science waiting there for us. And I was correct. 488. Transmit that science back. That sweet, sweet science. Though, like, we can't use this until we actually make the money to do so here. Let me speed this up a bit. Now, if I would have been on the ball and ready for this stream, like I probably should have been, I would have had the crew renamed for the replacement crew for these guys. Now, unfortunately, well, fortunate or unfortunate or whatever, I seriously doubt that we're actually going to get to the point of sending the Gemini mission up today. I would like to get to the point of building the Gemini mission in today's stream, and that requires unlocking the science building. So let's hope we get there. Yeah, you really need to, yes. You can't you like, well, you can always make, I think you can either make a second account and then tie them two together and have two different names, or YouTube might even allow you to rename your account. I think maybe once or twice. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, these guys are fine where they are at. Lagging behind Kerbal, I believe. If we look on the map, big map, yeah, Kerbal's over there. They are lagging behind. It says there's going to be an encounter here, but it's not going to be this year, I don't believe. I believe it's going to be like a year away. Like, ultimately, or yeah, like it's a long way off. Whenever this counter is, it's in, oh jeez, there's an encounter in 40 years. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change that at some point. I mean, not you know what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna have to make that not 40 years. Like, that's gonna need to be like relatively quick. Like in maybe a 1 or 2 orbits, because 40 years sounds like many orbits away. 40 years away. 40-year mission. On our 40-year mission to circle the sun many times over. Okay, no, not happening. Anyway, before we even need to worry about any of that, though, we got, like I said, we got to build the Gemini mission and then figure out how we're getting these guys back into Kerbal's sphere of influence for them to hook up, change crew, and all the other stuff. But yeah, that's the goal, the end goal, not the today's goal. Today's goal: transmit the science back, which we've already done, and now we can go back to the space center. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess if you're not really using the channel as an outlet for media, then it probably isn't worth the effort of making a second channel and linking them. Because I don't even sure like it would even let you if you don't have an affiliate account. Okay, so we need to get our mission together. Yep, that's what's up. We got a number of objectives to accomplish with today's first mission. And we do have 12 rockets flying that we have to do at some point. So I kind of got a plan for that, but that's going to be like way at the end of the stream. So, you know, I hope you guys will stick around for all that because it's going to be a long, long stream today. We might even go 6 hours because I really want to get this. I'm not giving up until we get this science building unlocked. At least that. At least that. And it could go long, depending on how things turn out. So let's look at the missions we currently have. We're definitely going to be building off of the tow package. One of our builds of the tow package here. The single? Maybe I want the 2. Well, this is the cheapest one, right? Probably want to look at this one though. I wish it told me like when I built it. Like this is the most parts, right? So let's load that one. Is this the one that oh goodness, yes. Okay, this is interesting. See, this has these ones up here. This has two different recovery systems. This is a burn up on re-entry type removal system down here, these things, and then the ones on the top here are to actually recover a Kerbal in their little pod or whatever without having to take up space in the thing. Now the other thing that I'm thinking that this might... Oh, I see the problem with this is it's probably not going to do our space shuttle thing. Let's see here. Support at least 5 Kerbals. So we've got 3 support for 3 Kerbals on this particular build. Let's look and see. Let's just look at the other ones real quick of the tow package builds here. Which one maybe has already room for 5? That definitely does not have room for 5. Okay, but this one might be easier to make room for 5. Alright, no. So let's say no to that one. Probably. And then there's the original one. This is probably the original one, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yep, this one doesn't have the extra removal recovery system on the outside, though that may not be necessary for what we want to do. Alright. So what can we do to make one? Alright, well there's that. Let's look at what else we got. Let's go through some of the vehicles we've built over the course of the stream here. Let's see what all we got. There is something else that I would love to do. Is there was a mission that we sent out that kind of failed. Where is it at? Was it that? I don't remember if it was maybe that one. Orbital, no, that is from earlier game. There's the new lifting stage, because we'll definitely want to use that on whatever we build today. Mass removal was just a thing with a whole bunch of those little removal bot things on it. Mimmus base, was that the one? What is that? No, but that's a cool base for landing on Mimmus or the moon. Though it doesn't do as well on the moon. Open. Let's see here. What else we got? The Gemini stuff. That's for future stuff. Comsat. I don't think. Well, there's the thing we want. Here is. Here it is. BRU Eve launch. Wait. Let's load this one for a second. I want to look at this one. This is a mission that we have out there, I think. Yes. This is a mission we have out there. And that's that one that's like 80-some days away. It's just headed for Eve. I hope it lands. Now, I made another version of this that was supposed to land on the moon. That was the one I was trying to find. I think it was... This was what I actually tried to land on the moon, and it did not work out. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry, let me try it one more time here, maybe. Maybe I'll find it. Maybe it was this. Yeah, I started with this, and then I made a thing and tried to land it on the moon, and it didn't work out. But it would be nice to send this to the moon, is what I was getting at. This whole get at, and add that to our mission parameters for today. But I don't remember what mission it was on. I thought it was on this one, the BRU Eve launch, but that's... No, that was not the one that it actually ended up going out. Was it Blue Science? I don't even remember what this one is. I'm kind of curious. What is this one? Oh! This is the original Indigo Voyage vessel. I was going to call it Blue Science. But... yeah, I changed my mind. But this is original save file for it. It's cool. There it is on the. There it is. If you want to see it, what it looked like. It'd be nice to have the new lifting stage on it, though. Yeah, yeah. You know, I could do that actually. Yeah. Now let's leave it the way it is. No need to change something that works. All right. So looking through again for. Mimnus base mission. Oh wait, was it this one? Was it this one? No, wasn't that one. That's the Mimnus base mission. That's the one that just sent that base. Okay. Munland maybe, Munlandig, Mumrove Mim. Ah, there it is. There it is. The Munrove Mim dock. That was a total, well, it wasn't total fail. It's still, this part on the top right here was a total fail. That. The lander for the Mun. It didn't work. But this vehicle right here might actually be the one we want to send for today's mission because we've got the lander. Now what I would like to do though is actually fix this on the top though before, you know what, the best thing I need to do. First thing I need to do is just remove the fairing for now because we don't need that. The second thing I need to think about is we're only going up to save some guys, right? We're going up to save some guys. Well, actually, let's look at the missions we're going to be doing today. Orbital station around Kerbal, so it needs to support 5. That's not a problem because this is 4. And whatever else we add to it will probably easily add up to 5. So that's easy enough. Okay, and then orbital station around the moon. Hopefully we can get these to... So we'll need a pilot today. And then we'll need to orbit the moon. Okay, that's fine. So we need lots of fuel for transfer stage. Now it looks like we're okay there. Is this a fuel tank? Yes, it is. That's a smaller fuel tank. That's a skipper engine. Okay, that could be good. That could work out well enough. We'll want to replace our lift stage on the bottom here with our new lifting stage. That's for sure. Because that was I do remember that being an issue. Okay, yeah, this is the one we're going to start with, but we're going to drastically change it, and we're going to rename it right now to something new. Come on, give me good mission name today. Maybe I'll think about. You guys think about that for a second while I start figuring out what I need to do. So first of all, removing the lifting section. Yep. Goodbye. And then I'm going to go open. Yeah, don't save. I know what I'm doing. And then I want to select the lifting stage. And go merge. Yeah, there we go. And Shazam. That's taken care of. So now we got the new lifting stage. And we can... Well, I don't want to save that yet. Because I still need a name. What's the name for this mission? It's got a lot of goals here. I'm not even sure that I'm going to be able to do the 2 different stational ones. So I'm going to try. Rover recover unit. Oh, we've got a okay, that's right. We need that new. We need some kind of recovery unit type thing. Okay, so and yes, we still need to repair that antenna. If you remember last time, we took an engineer that wasn't capable, unfortunately, and then we gotta save these 2 guys. Now they can just jump into this pod, so we wanna get their things. So we may send some removable units to remove their old pod from orbit, but not the ones that. We'll just let them burn up. Basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, you know, it'd be fun is to have some fireworks on our new unit, since it's New Year's Eve and all. Our new deorbiting unit or whatever. Okay, I think we'll try to plan for that. And then attach a part. Okay, so we got 2 different parts. We need to make sure that are actually in. Well, one's a repair and one's a part. Okay, so attach the. I need a panel of some solar panel of some sort. Electrical. What is it? The OX4L. The OX4L 1x6. Yep, you, sir, go in there. Because you're going on satellite. And then we need some repair kits. Always have EVA repair kits. On your mission, it's a good idea. It's not a bad idea. Let's see, what else? And then recovered scientific data from surface of Eve. Yeah, that's all kinds of stuff. That's all kinds of stuff that we're working on in the background. Alright, so this is where we... Okay, and then we still got to dock the 2... We still got docked 2 vessels around Minmus. Okay. Well, that could be a thing. So I'm not sure we need the lander. I'm not sure we need all this big lander in the middle, right? Like, we're not going down to the moon, right? There's no go down to the moon part of our mission. There's no go down to Mimnus part of our mission. So the lander can go. The whole lander can go. If I can get a hold of it, right? And it's actually before I. Well, yeah, I want to keep this part though. Where do I have it attached? Is it there? Yes, it is there. Okay, I could just float there for a minute. And then let's remove this. Nope. Yeah, that's core part. Okay, we gotta reroute the part. Reroute to that part. Yep, thank you. Now I can remove this. Nope, not that. Just this part. There we go. The Glander go bye-bye. We don't need that. The Kerbals that are coming back will be coming back in that module right there. Debating on whether I want a bigger transfer stage. Maybe. And I feel like we need like some kind of command module on this instead of just a this, so we can even have more space, and then we'll definitely have either that or the cupola. I like the cupola. So cupola or command module. There's a big difference in weight here. This is a lot more weight. And if I get too much weight on the top, then the heat shield will have a problem doing its thing. So I don't want to have that. I could put the expanding heat shield in, really kind of like overkill the heat shield. We could come in real hot. Ooh, that sounds like an idea. Let's get rid of that heat shield and go with thermals. The big old heat shield. Yeah. then everything will be protected in a big area around the module, so we can like stick things on the outside that we don't have to worry about. I think that'd be good. I do kind of want this to be like right. And do I care about the stuff being stuck inside? I really don't. Let's get rid of these though. We don't need them in there. That's just extra parts that we don't need inside there. It's a fine being the extra antenna and there's a little bit of batteries in there. Those are fine. Actually, you know what? We could do better on the batteries. If we're gonna have batteries, we should at least have good ones. Oh, let's get our snap on here. There we go. If we're gonna hide batteries in there, at least hide good batteries in it, right? And then we'll do the whole boop 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 boop. There we go. Like it's not even there. Alright, so that should satisfy our crew complement, right? Because this will hold one. Let's double check that. I'm pretty sure it just holds one. So cupola is crew capacity 1, but the hitchhiker module is crew capacity 4, which gives us a crew capacity of 5, which is all we need for that mission and that mission. Now, so that's good. Now we just need, let's go with better solar panels. First of all, let's just make this better a little bit. And for solar panels, we would like to go with something that can be retracted afterwards. Yeah, we'll go with these 1x6s. And maybe not right on top of the ladder. There we go, that's not bad. Lots of solar power. Lots of solar power. Probably don't need that connector. Oh, yeah, I probably do need that connector because we're going to want to connect this back on top here in a minute because we're going to be dropping it off. But we really got to figure out what we're doing to make this thing work to land. And one of the things is I think I want to put a detachable engine on the bottom. That's going to give us the majority of our stopping thrust. And then I want to change out these little guys because they're not quite enough to do anything. On the moon's gravity. Other than that, I think, and then because we'll need to change the fuel system out because those fuel tanks aren't working for us. So, but I'm actually thinking of putting the big Clampetron dock on the top here instead of the little one, because it looks more appropriate on top of the cupola for one, and then I need an engine on that. Let's build like what we're gonna actually deorbit with. Let's go. Well, I don't really need it. I shouldn't need a swivel. I think a Terrier will probably be okay for this, or a Reliant, or maybe I should go with the swivel. Because this piece is gonna be like ditched anyway, right? And it doesn't need the doesn't need a shroud. Okay, so this piece is gonna be ditched, and it's gonna be landing on the moon. Oh, that's way too big. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like something like that, and then sort of like that, but except what I really want is to decouple that engine afterwards, right? Or right before we land. So that would decouple, and then we still need like a little tiny engine to land on. Maybe I am gonna have to use those. Oh no, maybe this is the one I want. Are these better? What's the impulse on that? Thrust in a vacuum is 2 kN, and the thrust in vacuum on this one is 16 kN. Now these are even smaller, so this is definitely not what I want. 20 kN. These are 16. I mean, I kind of almost need like I mean, I really want this to be like flat on the ground when we end up, so how would I do that? Oh, I know. First of all, these tanks were not good enough, but what if we had some small tanks? Where's our smallest tank? Sure. Do we have? This is like a huge tank? Yes, that's huge. I mean, these aren't terrible. Well, it does only need to be on for like a little bit, right? At the very end. So maybe this is enough. Maybe these are enough fuel. If I do it like out here. Oh, that's right. And I couldn't do it out there because the shroud. That's why I didn't want them out there. That's why I had them up where I had them before. All right, so let's do the undo, and one more undo. There we go. Put them back where they were at. That's fine. Although weight distribution, is that okay? We'll find out, I guess. And then maybe I will just use these, but maybe I will double up on the number of them. And we can do something like we have one way up here, right? Would that matter? I want to way up here. And I think it would be okay if we just double the number of them, right? That feels like that's more than enough thrust to stop. Now, yeah, because that's just the final landing, and it only needs these little bit of fuel up here. Now, this is actually what's going to do the deorbit. Yeah, I think that'll work. And let's try this as a rover again. Alright, so there we go. Now we've got yet another thing that we're doing on this mission. Oh, and we've got people talking in chat. Hang on. Did I miss any booms? No, not yet. You haven't missed any booms, Dark. Hey, welcome to the stream. As we've learned, you don't need that to land with all four wheels to complete some of the tasks. Yes, we know. Yes. You don't need all the wheels. Okay. Alright, let's think about this. There was some other things that we needed to add to this mission. In particular, we need a recovery system. Yes. So, did we name the mission yet? Okay, no, we didn't name the mission yet. Let's call it New Year's.
Bart came up with a good name.
Did he?
Project Chester.
Oh, thank
Since
you.
you're juggling a lot of different mission profiles.
Good. Yep. Thank you, Don. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's save that. Project Jester. Let's juggle some missions. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now that that's saved, then I don't have to worry about losing the little bit of changes we made. Now, did we make any? We've got batteries are in this. They're in there somewhere. Plenty of plays to generate power. You know what would be nice is maybe take a science module, a science junior module, just in case we run across some place where we haven't got science from. Nah, heck with that. What I need to do is save like a little module bay that's like all the science and stuff. Actually, yeah, let's build it. Let's put one on here. Now I'm feeling bad I'll feel bad if I don't put it in now. So yeah, it's to make a science bay. Get all the science. Science. So I like this idea. Oop, no, not that key. This key. Yeah, there we go. Do that, and then you just we also want to think about like how hard is it going to be for our scientist inside. So there we go. If we line it up with a ladder and then rotate this around, line it up with a ladder, then when they come up they can just come to the top of the ladder and should be able to reach all the science from right there. And then rotate that. I don't think we need an accelerometer because we're not being on the... Wait, this has to be on the ground, isn't it, right? Oh, wait, hang on. It doesn't say... Wait, what? I'll put one on there. Why not? Never know. Never know. Hopefully he can reach that. Can he reach that from over there? I don't know. Try to get it. Yeah, he should be able to reach it. And of course we want a magnemeter boom somewhere. Somewhere on here. I can just go like somewhere like that. Or even better yet. Look at an angle. Here we go. Down a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Just randomly sticking out in some weird direction. And probably a better antenna too. Why not? Like, communications would probably be a good idea. Wait, no, don't we have one of the folding ones on there? Yeah, there's a folding one on there. That's a pretty good one, actually. So, that's no worries. Science. What else was on the science that we could throw in here? There was something else I thought. Is this new? Scan be there. Scan. Been there, done that. This module scanning device contains a set of passive and active sensors designed to quickly hone in on interesting features located nearby. Oh, interesting. Maybe. How big is this? Is this like... No, it's not that big even. Maybe we'll throw one of these in. Sounds like something interesting. I don't know that I've ever messed with this piece before. So there we go. We'll throw that one in there. Just kind of... That looks weird. Can I like stick it on the side here and not have it look weird? It looks less weird. Maybe it'll be on the back side. There we go. Yeah, no, not one of those. Oh, we could put it... No, that's too big. Yeah, I'm not really worried about any of the scanning stuff, so let's call that good enough for a science module bay thing. And close it up. Okay. Are we forgetting any? What are we? Oh yeah, the recovery module. Recovery module. Save this, and then I should have a recovery module somewhere already pre-saved. Though they're really simple, so it wouldn't be hard to just removal unit. I have a removal unit. Let's start with a removal unit, and then we'll modify it to be a recovery unit. How's that? And then maybe we'll put like 2 or 3 of them on the mission so that they can... Let's see, open this again. So yeah, if I mount like 2 of these, one on either side, we'll have 2 recovery units with us. So I think to do that, I want to have them decouple like this. No, maybe I just want like a... That's too big. Just a little one. There we go. Yeah. Well, like that. There we go. Now I got 2 of them. Now this guy, I don't know where the core... I don't know where the root part is here. It's acting like it doesn't want to attach there. So let me reroute the part on this to something that I think we can... here, let me do it to one of the fuel cells. Yeah, that works. I mean, it kind of works. Okay, so... Did I actually place it on the thing, or did I place it wrong? That's a good question. Let me try that again. Let me grab that, and I'm putting it on... Yep, nope, it just kind of sinks in. Okay, but that's not centered. Alright, so let me get that. I guess the way to know would be to like move it out first quickly so I can see the other part. Right, now I can see that thing. Now if I grab that, okay, no, it's on there, right? It's on there, right? And I think I'm okay with that little bit of air gap there, even though it looks like it's not really attached. That is fine. So to make these a recovery unit instead of a removal unit, we need to add some extra abilities to it. Well, for one, would be to pull this off, right? Because that's going to be, and then add a heat shield of some sort. Now the problem is this thing's tiny, and I don't think a tiny heat shield is going to do a lot of good. Like, there is a heat shield this size, right? Of course, we would need a decoupler first. We would want that regardless. That's not a decoupler. That's not the right size. There we go. Decoupler, and that, yeah, we're mirrored over there. So we would need a decoupler, and we would need something to shield the whatever we're bringing down here. So like, this is the tiny shield, but I don't know what the unit looks like that we're trying to bring down. So what I would like to do is at least go with the next size up, that size of shield. Okay, get rid of the shroud. Don't need the shroud. And then maybe what I can do to make this so that it doesn't like clang whenever we turn the snap off here for a second so we can really fine-tune this. Probably want to grab that, bring it out as far, okay, that's as far out as it'll let me, and then maybe up. Well, no, I don't even think it doesn't even matter if I bring it up or anything. Well, actually, I do kind of want to bring that up because I'm going to bring these down to something about like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit better. And then we'll save the rest of the material. Okay, now the antennas are going to have to move. I can't just get, no. I've got to get those antennas off of there. And move them. Okay. And that'll work. We'll do this. Put our snap back on. Attach them to the battery. I think one's enough. Maybe I do want two. That's interesting. I didn't copy that over to the other side. Did this one still got its antennas? No. Okay, well, I think I got a fix for that. But let me get them in position first, because I do want to move the antennas in to there. Hopefully that's shielded. I could move them right into the center, kind of like, then they kind of doubled up on top of each other. That looks like one antenna. That's fine. That is fine, but they're definitely shielded there. Okay, so then if I pick this up and put it back down, that one now has antennas. Good. Suggested Jester or Harlequin. I'm kind of mad I didn't think of Harlequin first. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been okay. Project Harlequin. But a couple of steps though, you know, to get to the. Okay, I think we're good. That's good for our recovery system. Those will work. Let's save that. So we've got a recovery system for that piece of junk that we need to bring back right there. Recovery unit. Hopefully it's a small piece and not like some giant piece that needs a big heat shield. If that is the case, we might be able to use both of our recovery units to possibly shield it. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. See how it works. Well, hopefully this is going to work. And then we got to recover these guys. It doesn't say that we need to recover either of those vessels, though, so we are going to want to have an actual 2 removal units along with these 2 recovery units. So we got 2 recovery units, now we need 2 removal units. The removal units, we'll leave them down here on... We'll stick them down here on the transfer stage. That'll work. And they can even stick out a little more. Although, maybe I should move these down here to the... Maybe I should move it all down there. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I could put 2 recovery units. Right. Let's get a rotation. There we go. 2 recovery units, and then I can put 2 removal units on here as well. And we'll just do the same decoupler. And just save, open. Where's our removal unit? We don't even have to edit it this time. Removal unit. Merge. Although we might need to reroute the part because, yeah, it's not going to stick. There we go. That should be good. I just need to do the whole move bit. Move you out. That looks fine to me. And then those units are about as good as they're going to get. Hey, I think we're ready. Ooh, is that going to cause drag? I just realized these are outside of the thing. Oh, I see a better place for them yet. Okay. Let's stick them up here. Why not, right? And upside down? Sure. Does it matter? Probably not. Because they're gonna get released before we get to the mission, right? What do you think about this? Because, yeah, that's the recovery unit. That's the piece is where is it orbiting? The piece is orbiting. It's just orbiting Kerbal. Okay, yeah. So we can get that before we go to the moon. And then we are also going to do our 2 rescues before we go to the moon as well. So those can also go up here. Yeah. Done. Done and done. And then now they'll be inside the shroud when we're launching. Alright, anybody see anything wrong with this? Is this going to complete all of our missions if we don't make any critical errors? That is the question. Well, there's definitely something wrong with it, I see right off the bat. And that is, let's get rid of our mission thing. I think we're good on it. No, get rid of it. It's the staging is all wrong. Oh, and we need to move our thing up now because our rockets are buried in the ground. Where is the core part? Oh, the core part's in there. Inside there. Oh, it makes it really hard to move it. Okay. Up and down. Alright, you know what? The easy way to fix that would just be to tell it that this is now the core part. There we go. Bring it up. Much better. Okay, now, what is this and where are you at? You are way up there. Let's bring it up here. That doesn't belong there. That goes up here somewhere. Now, that is not the right engines. What are these engines? What are these engines? This is not the right stage for there. Is this engine? Yes. And that engine? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, let's get all of these decoupler things. Should not be here, nor should the parachutes. The only thing that should be in the first stage is these lifter engines. There we go. Now, next thing would be Alright, well, the next thing would be to build this fairing real quick. Oop, that doesn't quite. Is that good? Looks good. Okay, cool. Oh, you guys almost let me forget. We wanted to put. Did we want to put? I really want to put some fireworks on it. I don't know how they work very well. I got 8-shot and a 32-shot. That's pretty big. Oh, hey, I can just kind of stick it in there too. What would it do? Yeah, I can kind of just stick it anywhere. Maybe I'll save that for a later mission, I guess. Because what I wanted to do is I want to do like 12 rockets with fireworks rocket things on each thing that splits off and goes in 12 different directions for the final launch for the end, for the end of the stream. We'll save that for the end of the stream. We'll see. We'll see. Try to remind me. But I think other than that, we're good. We got the lander. We got the extra missions on there. Let's save this and then figure out the rest of our staging, because that's still screwed up. Because that, and then the next thing would be the fairing, right? Where is the fairing? There's the fairing by itself, but it should be by itself. There we go. Fairing, and then it would be this and this. Wait, it would be this. And this one should be right here. And then whatever all this is can get moved out. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Okay, so this should just be this stage. That's the next stage. Yes. In fact, parachutes could all just go to the top, right? Just very top stage. Doop, doop, doop. Done. Parachutes up there. Get out of my way. Then, so that's the transfer stage. We're gonna need to increase our thrust a bit. Our available power down here in our lifter. So we do have an easy way for that, right? Like just take this off and add like a tank. Like a smaller tank, like this guy, right? And then this has an orange variant. Yes, it does. Okay. And then if we stick that back up on there, and then there we go. Now we're at 34,775. Now we do have to consider that we got a little more weight here, and we might want to move our. Oop! Undo. Undo. Control Z. There we go. No. None of that. What I really want to do is just move this up. There we go. Like that. Ah, oh, geez, did it again. Come on, just grab that. There we go. That's gonna be a lot more weight, but we'll see. We'll see. It may survive. It may not. It may not. We could also even add another center core stage, like like add a little more to. Well, that would stay there. Add a little more to this, right? Let's do at least one of these. So like that. And then yeah, there. Now we're at the proper. Now we're at about the right for our lift stage. I think that's better. Okay, so transfer stage has 18. That's not enough. That is definitely not enough. So we're gonna. This is gonna mess everything else up a little bit too, but we're gonna go with the big tank here. No. What I need to do is stick with that size there, right? Stick with that size there. Add a little... What just happened there? Oh, I see what happened. There we go. And then add a little tank here. No, not that. This guy. Ugh. That brought our lift down a lot. Now we're not getting them back up. Now we're not getting off very well. So we might want to add some solid boosters to the initial thrust just to make up that little bit. Those would not be recovered though. Yeah, they'll still work from there. The parachutes will work from there. That is a lot of extra fuel for the transfer, which we kind of want. Debating on whether we're going to have enough without it. 1600. We only got to go to the moon and get into moon orbit, and then return. But we've got a couple other stops that we want to do. Though those could possibly be like left for secondary. You know, like we drop off. We just release these approximately where they need to be. They let them use the rest of let them use their own fuel to get to the final destination. But we do that like after the mission, after we complete the 2 station missions. Those are the important ones. We can't switch off of this vehicle until those complete. Oh, is that gonna make the recovery a little more challenging? Yes, it is. Alright. As much as I think that would be great to do that, I think we need to do it with that fuel right there. I think we need to do it with that fuel. Yeah, okay. Now, first thing I want to do is make sure that it's disable its crossfeed, because I don't want that tank right there draining while we are doing our thing. Now, something that I can consider is that this vessel doesn't need to get this to orbit of the moon. This thing should have enough, I hope, have enough thrust in it to deorbit itself, you know, like even at a pretty high entry velocity. We'll see, I guess. Maybe we'll have to run some tests. Parachutes are going to still work. Okay, yes, we answered that question already. These should probably, unless you meant these ones actually should move up. And we're going to go with a full 8, maybe? Now we'll do the 6. I think 6 is probably enough. And I'll put them right there. And I'll do the same with the drogues. And that should help that. 6 shoots would be more than enough for all that. This isn't coming back. It doesn't need any shoots. That's going to land on the moon and stay. These things have their... Hey, I just realized we have an issue with these recovery units. We didn't add shoots to them. Okay. They need shoots. They need at least a single shoot, and... Good thing I start going through... It's a good thing we didn't launch yet, I guess. We're not ready. So this needs to have a shoot on it somehow, like that. I mean, that could even be sideways, and that could help it, yeah, profile-wise. Got to be behind the heat shield though, or it won't. Entirely behind the heat shield, or it will potentially warm up for it. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and add a drogue chute as well to it. And hopefully one chute's enough on that for whatever we're bringing back. It's just a single part, so I mean, unless it's one of those giant solid thrusters. Oh, that makes me nervous. It could be a giant solid thruster. Makes me want to put a second chute on there somehow. Maybe the drogue chutes could be on the side and they could be doubled. And then maybe these can stay where they're at and be doubled. There we go. And then we'll do our little trick where we... Well, it still works, but now they're all doubled up. Okay. Hopefully, hopefully we've accounted for everything now. I still gotta get the staging fixed here, so let's figure the rest of that out. Staging, and our parachutes ended up back down here somehow. All right, so yeah, then the thing, and then that and that. Yes, that's good. And then what would be next? This would definitely not be the very next thing. I mean, sort of would, but. This. The next thing would be for this thing to decouple. Ah, this is difficult. There's a lot of things going on here for the staging wise. So this is it. This one, and I need the heat shield. Is the heat shield even listed here? Because this is this heat shield. Heat shield jettisons, not shade. Shroud enabled. That's fine. There's okay. That's way up there. These guys will be manual anyway. This. Oh gosh. What is this one? Okay, yeah, those can be combined together. They don't. And then that can be up here with the stuff. What is up here? These engines probably should have their own stage, because these are the engines for all those little things. Yes. What are these engines right here? This is the engine for that. It kind of needs its own stage. It needs to be down a bit here somewhere. Okay, let's see what we got going. Man, this is staging on this is going to be a nightmare. I see. Okay, so that can go kind of up here near the parachutes. Okay, and then what is this decoupler? Okay, that's good. In fact, that can actually be combined with the parachutes. Yes. Yes, because that when that decouples, I want those parachutes activating. Oh, okay. Okay, what are these engines? Those are all the little ones. Okay, on that one. What are these engines? Those are all the ones on here. So I actually want that to be combined. Okay, cool. That can be combined right there. Those, when that decouples, those engines activate. And that's right before whatever that stage is. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think that's fine. What are these decouples again? Yeah, that's good. That, and then that is... That's the one down here, right? Yes, okay. Wait, what's that one? What is that one? That's that one. What's that one? That one's up there. With these engines. Okay, no, that's good. So they don't need that. And I think that's our staging sorted. Oh my god, that was actually complicated for staging for Kerbal, I think. Feels like it. Move the parachutes, they still gonna work from there? Yes. No, same comment from before. Duh. I'm gonna read it a few more times probably until somebody makes a new comment. And then I'll read that one a few times. Alright, I think we're good. Project Jester is ready. Except for we need a crew. We need a crew. And we need a pilot on this. And we need an engineer that's got some stars. Bill, you're not going to cut it. Sorry, Bill. Has on... You're a scientist. Okay. You could use some experience. We'll take an inexperienced scientist. We can do that. But we need Marguerite. No, that's a scientist. What am I talking about? Param can go. She's got 2 stars. She should be able to fix the satellite and do the things. She should be able to do all the things. Pretty sure. All right. We don't really have any emergency evacuation procedures for this. I don't know that we maybe should. I think we're okay though. I'm not worried about all that. That should be fine. Everything should be fine. Should be good. What does this say that we can't do? We are over our part count by 4 parts. Over our part count by 4 parts. What? We gotta get rid of 4 things. Oh, and I don't have any struts. Whoa, what can we get rid of? I mean, technically we don't need these antennas. Right? These 4 antennas are really kind of not needed. Because there's a really good antenna on the rover. And there's another antenna inside the thing. I mean, I could totally get rid of the antennas. I could just get rid of its ability to charge. I mean, this is where we gotta trim our parts, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to mess with any of this other stuff. Because, yeah. That's gotta work. I could get rid of the science module entirely. That would solve some things. And it would reduce our weight. It's not really... Nope. I mean, we don't need the science module, right? That would fix the problem. Of course, now I gotta readjust the housing a little bit. I think I can get a little narrower than that. Is it good? That stop complaining. I mean, science module. You might have been fun, but you know, we don't really need you. Don't really need you. We got all the science, really. We need the money, so let's focus on the money. Let's get that money. Okay, save it again. Project Jester, maybe. New comment to read for a few times. Thank you for that. Save. Launch, right? No, crew good? Nah, see, crew got reverted. It's a good thing I checked, right? Okay, Hazard's gonna go because he needs experience, and then Marguerite, where'd Marguerite go? That's a scientist, right? Now I decided who was going? Mallard? Here's a Param. Alright, can't pronounce either of their names anyway, so there we go. We'll just make it Param. Let's maybe probably closer on that one at least. And then yeah, no, nothing to do there. Right, let's try save launch. Right, launch. We're good. So many missions to complete with this guy. But I think if we get all of the ones that this one is designed to completed, we might have enough money to actually do the science thing. I'm nervous. A little nervous, I gotta say. I got good crew on here. Don't want to lose any of them. SAS is on. Throttle to full. Ready to launch. It's an interesting shape. It's the lollipop. Kind of looks like a water tower, sort of. Certain water tower. There you go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Why are we not going anywhere? Oh, this isn't good. I know what's up. I know exactly what's up. I didn't look at my thrust to rate ratio. Yeah. At least we got all our money back. Yeah. Oh, hey, some people got ribbons even. Look at that. Heavy mass mission. Okay. We can fix this pretty quick though. I know exactly what I need to do here. Although it might throw some of our other calculations off. I hope not too terribly. So we gotta replace these guys, the skippers, with mainsails. Ba-boom. Now we did lose a little bit of our stuff, but now we got an actual thrust to weight ratio that's gonna lift us. Here, those go together. Oh yeah, that fixed it slightly. Okay. A little sketchy on the whether we're gonna get to full orbit without expending any of our transfer stage fuel, though. I'm a little concerned about that. I'm not sure if I want to, like, okay, yeah, that's probably best. And then I also need to figure out why are the air brakes opening up at the beginning? I need to fix that because I need to stop happening. Air group stage. Okay, no, these need to be removed from here. Okay, get off of that. There we go. Air brakes are supposed to go. I mean, they already work on the brakes, so that's fine. We don't need them on the stage thing. That was a oops. That must have been an oops moment from earlier when I put it together. Okay, so save it again. Project Jester. Double check our crew because that's probably messed up. No, actually it's right. Good. All right, launch. Shiny new comment. Nice. How's our pork and sauerkraut coming along? We're making our pork loin and sauerkraut for New Year's. And we actually made our own sauerkraut this year. Started at the beginning of December, actually, a while back. So it's been fermenting on the counter, waiting to be eaten. Hopefully it'll be really good. It smelled pretty good. It smelled a lot better than what you get at the store sometimes. Blech. Some stuff that comes out of a jar or a can. Full throttle. Staging didn't look like it got messed up, so let's hope that that's good. SAS on. In 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, we're lifting off this time. That's good. We can actually bring our throttle down just a little bit. Because when we get up here, we want to start tipping. Now this is obviously very top heavy, so I kind of need to wait till I'm through the majority of the draggy atmosphere. Once I'm into that dark blue there portion, I'm probably okay. This little area right here where it starts to thin out, nah, I want to wait. In fact, I can bring my throttle down some more. Because you can see we're starting to produce a little some drag here. A little too much drag. Switch that to orbit. So now I'm getting close to the top of that. I feel okay going prograde. Prograde. And I need to keep an eye on my Apple apps, peri-apps, and all that stuff over here. I'll push that right back. Probably want to do about a... Yeah, because we got rescues to do, and I didn't check where they were at, but... Oop, don't go too high, is what I was about to say. Yep. Oh, hey, look at that. There's actually one right there, so... Set target. We might even be able to rescue him, like, right now. Probably 1 more hour slow cooking, she says. Nice. Okay. Now, the next stage is to release all this fairing. I didn't put any struts. Oh boy, I hope that's not going to be a problem. I didn't add struts. Of course, we were low on part. We were kind of out of parts anyway, so out of part count. It's technically probably safe to go ahead and deploy the shield now, even though we're not 100% out of the atmosphere. But it's so thin up here, it's fine. Get ready to do full thrust here. Looks like our target's way ahead of us now. Yeah, she's passed. I guess we launched a little too late to catch her. So, or him. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Oh. We need to be thrusting right now. To get into orbit. Get that orbit. I almost was like, I was like, so cool looking things. Distracted, squirrel. Alright, let's get the sucker in orbit though. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Get her to orbit. Oh, so close, so close. Okay, so F5. Stage. Give it a little thrust, get away from that. And come on, get her orbit. And there we go. In orbit. Whew, okay, switch back to this, because it's coming down. and I don't really want to lose it, because that's a big chunk of money. And we don't really need to worry about the SAS. Let's go ahead and do all of our staging so that, we know that our parachutes are activated for whenever we come through the atmosphere. We go ahead and toggle the brakes on. That's going to do our air brakes. There's an autosave there. Interesting. Okay. That must have been us. Alright, let's find out what's happening. Now, hopefully, us switching to this is not going to be a big issue with the missions. Which is why I did a quick save. Because if switching to this and landing it causes us not to be able to get the the 2 station missions completed, I'm going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem here. So, but there's another option. I could just land this, and then I could use the map to switch back to our other mission, and then maybe that would also would help. Not would help with the thing. It's gonna be interesting. Where are we landing? If this even lands, because this is a lot bigger than our standard lifting stage, and I don't know if we have enough. If we're going to be able to slow down enough to not burn up. So we're about to find out. And you can see plasma's happening, wobble's happening. We are using warp. Actually feeling like it's slowing down faster. Ooh, maybe. I'll take the time warp off, or the physics warp off. And we kind of see what's going on. Yeah, something might burn up, I don't know. Or we might actually slow down and everything will be fine. If this lands, that's pretty good. Then we have an even bigger lifting stage for the future, without having to worry about, you know, losing a bunch of money on it. Definitely the air brakes make a difference. Are probably what's saving it. And it does look like a very cool pattern when you look at it, when they're expanded, I think. It looks snowflakey. Like a snowflake. It's a fiery snowflake. Okay, now the big question that we got to answer next is, are the parachutes going to be able to handle... There goes the drogues. Now, are they going to be able to slow it down enough for the regular ones to be deployed? Apparently. There they go. And it looks like we're safe. I'm going to do some physics warp here, get us a little closer to the surface of the water here. And I think it's probably safe. That once it... Okay, 9 meters a second. I think we'll probably be okay. I think those engines can survive that. We'll find out here in a second. I mean, if not, it's not a very big future design problem to solve. And just a couple more parachutes. Okay. That question's answered. Okay, we lost all the engines off that. So, more parachutes. And then this thing's probably fine after that. We don't want to recover it. I don't want to recover it. I want to go to... I just want to hit the map, right? Oh, and actually turn our physics warp off, because don't need that happening right now. And then I want to switch back to... Not Newford's Pod. Project Jester, switch to. Now, we just have to remember to recover that later. Now, let's see here. Did any of that mess up any of the potential here? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Boom. New orbital station around Kerbal. Mission 1 complete. Yay. Mission 1 complete. Alright, so we got to add more parachutes to our lifting stage so we don't lose those engines next time if we're sending up mainsails. Those are expensive. Okay, now. Tow package single probe. I know that's something we left. Some debris. I need to worry about that. What I'm looking for... Munro Mindock? Pieces? What? Debris? I know we brought those people back, so I don't know what that is. I know it's not something I need to worry about right this second. What we do need to worry about is catching our guy here. In fact, no, we do need to catch him, because I was like, can we just send the recovery unit? And we only got 2 recovery units. and 2 disposal units. So we need to catch at least one of these guys. We could send a recovery unit for the second guy, but we gotta catch at least one of these guys. It might as well be this guy. So, because we're close. My question is, do I need to increase my speed or decrease my speed? He's ahead of us. So we need to go faster. And I think we are kind of already going faster a little bit. Like if we look at our apoaps and periaps, right? Ooh, our periaps is 73. We need to bring our apoaps down a little bit to catch up to him faster yet. Where are we at right now in altitude? Like currently altitude-wise? There we go, 74. Oh, so we're close to the periaps. That's actually good. That's actually good. So let's flip around retrograde. We actually are pretty close to retrograde already. And I'll just give it a little nudge. Bring that apoaps down to around 80. Maybe just a little lower than 80. Right? Alright, we should probably see what that's doing to our meet up here. Like if we look at our... It's not really changing that one too much, but probably this one is. It's actually making it worse, isn't it? Making that one worse. It's making this one worse? No. It's reducing that one. That's what I want. Okay, so... $95, $94. I also got to make sure I don't fall out of orbit. $93, $92. Ooh. Lost my intercept there. I'm going to bring her back around and then try to gently bring that marker back into view. Because that was getting us pretty close there. And then I think once I get that, now if I can see that marker again. Oop, there it is. Alright, so we're 86 kilometers there. So what I want to do is add a maneuver now. Okay. And then maybe we can bring these markers together. $74. Using a maneuver. 70. Why did it not stay? Oh, because it changed color. Oops, that was not what I want to do. That's much worse. The 60. Okay. Okay, that's being annoying. Kill that. Maybe I need to add a maneuver here and then say, what happens in a few orbits? Aha! That's actually what we want. A few orbits later, we're actually going to get a much closer interception. There's 9.4 kilometers. I can actually work it from there. So I don't think I need to do any. Like, if I was to make any adjustments here, what would happen? I could make it slightly closer. I think the radial in and radial out might be better for what I'm trying to do. No? Nope. I mean, that's as close as it's going to get. And I really don't even need to execute that maneuver, really. I could just, heck with that and wait a few orbits. So, oops, I kind of did want to have the maneuver so that I could warp to it, add maneuver, and then go 2 more orbits ahead, and then we're just going to warp to that maneuver. Okay, so, right? Round and round we go. You know what I should do is deploy some solar panels. At least a few of them. And there's some solar panels on here on the top there that are on that thing that's been keeping our power on for sure, probably. But these can go ahead and get extended. Okay. Now it's 24 kilometers away right now. And we're going to get as close to 90 some there. So let's go warp to here. Not my next maneuver. Let's kill that. Oh, warp here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, now we need to do the whole target intercept thing. Retrograde. As much as I don't want to use a ton of fuel on this, we got to catch one of these guys. And this is probably the easier one, or the less fuel usage one, I hope. Well, we just face the target now, and we work it that way because we're already building velocity again. Yeah, I need to get spun around and give it some thrust. Okay, and then not so much prograde, but like actually thrust straight at the target would probably be the best course of action, I think, at this point. Yeah, we got a lot of ground to cover here, so using up my transfer stage. 0.9 kilometers, that's close enough. We just need to get this guy out of this bucket or whatever he's in and over to us, and then send a disposal unit to get rid of the trash. Yep. So let's prepare for retrograde, and then I will do some physics warp so that we can start getting closer. As long as I get the 2 orbital station things done on this, then I don't mind sending a refuel mission if we really had to, but I think if we just this guy is pretty close here. We don't have any warp going on right now. I definitely need to slow her down. And fast. That's good. Okay, now we can switch over to this guy. Oh man, it's a good thing we don't have to try to bring this thing down safely. Look at this. I don't have a heat shield big enough for this on my recovery unit. Oh gosh, it makes me nervous for the other one. EVA. RCS. Okay, now let go. Let go. Come on, RCS. There we go. Where's our ship? Where's it at? Oh, I hate it when I do this. Okay. Map? I mean, I'm only like 100 meters from it. Set as target. There it is. Okay. It's small. And down there by the planet. Okay. Actually, we can get our trajectory straight onto it. There we go. Now we're headed straight for it. Whee! Here comes the sun. That's a nice view. At least we get a nice view for the transfer, right? Is that Mimnus out there coming around in front of the sun? Might be. Coming in hot. All right, need to. Okay, we're gonna miss anyway. We're not gonna impact. Slow down a little bit here in a second. Slow down, slow down. 2 meters, 1 meter. I want to grab onto that door right there. Oop, nope. I don't need that info. Without breaking the solar panels would be great. Yes, board. Alright. He's safe. Deploy a disposal unit. Decouple. Alright, where is your target? Over there. Stage. Let's kill our... Oop. Velocity that way. Headed for it now. Get ready to retrograde. I want to do a little... I will do a little bit of warp to get over to that. Okay, that's not very dead on anymore. There we go. Woo! This thing is so squirrely because it's got like no weight to it. Okay, prograde. Trying to get over there a little faster. Retrograde. Alright, I know you guys really want to see this thing explode, but I don't want to risk that mission either, so we'll set it on a... We'll set it up and then we'll come back to it after I'm sure that we're safe for as far as like the completion of the other mission thing goes. Okay, deploy the claw. Deploy the claw? Number 1? Deploy claw? No? Oh, okay. Guess I don't have a thing for that. Arm the claw. There we go. Alright, we should just grab it. Now, we're headed at the right speed and everything. And it really doesn't matter what kind of angle we get on this thing, so... Though, if I match its inclination, then I might actually grab... Dook! Dook! There we go. Got it. Okay, but I'm going to leave it there for now. We're going to switch back to this vessel while we're still close. Nice. Sorry about that. Get a swig of my cold coffee here. Ooh, that was very cold. Okay. And then we need to send our probe to catch our other guy, which is this Newford guy, Newford's pod. Let's hope that Newford's pod is not a Hitchhiker survival module, and we're going to send this recovery unit, right? To go get him eventually. So we'll decouple that recovery unit. There we go. And I want to make sure it's not in a orbit that's going to fall. Nope, that's fine. It's not in a decaying orb of any kind. I think we're ready to go on to the next part of the mission, which is repair this. Where's that? Orbit of Kerbal. Okay, so yeah, we need to repair a satellite and attach. That's on the moon orbit. So now repair the satellite would probably be next. Where is this satellite? If it's above the moon orbit, then we're going to go in the moon first, which I think it is. I think that's it right there, right? The TST-Y satellite. TST-Y satellite, which is in a much higher than the moon's orbit. Okay, so moon next. And that's good, because that's going to get me that other mission that I was a little concerned about not being able to complete if I switched off of the vessel. Wait a minute. Oh, that one's done. It's just showing up there. I was like nervous for a minute, but the name's green. That's why the check marks aren't there, because it's already completed. But we gotta get the moon. Get to the moon. So moon target next. Moon is our next target. Oh wait. Where's that debris? Where's that piece of debris that we gotta bring back? The TSO orbit of thing. Where is that orbiting at? That would be also good to know. I hope it's not like that thing. No, okay, it's not. Is it one of these other really tall things? Aging thing? Or high up things? Aging satellite. Damaged, aging. No, those are ones that we did from previous missions. So it is... where? From orbit of Kerbal. Okay. From orbit of Kerbal. It's not one of these polar things? No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, so it's in this low orbit as well. That's what I was wondering about. That's what I was wondering about, because if it was in the low orbit, then we need to decouple this one as well. Ba-dink. And we're done with that. And then we'll switch to it real quick, make sure it's not... Wait. Oh, that's the other one. Switch to this one real quick, make sure it's not in a decaying orbit. It is fine. It is fine. Okay. So that's the other thing I wanted to check. So those are released. That's part of this mission, but we'll come back to it. Now we need to get to the moon for the next portion. Now if I've got the set as target. There we go. It is currently over there. This is actually almost ideal for where to put my maneuver node. What was I about to say? If we seem to have more than enough fuel, we can use up a bunch of our transfer stage fuel to get in. Well, we need to get into orbit before we release the other thing, is what I was trying to say. And then use that way it has even more fuel for its descent. Okay, I need to focus on the moon. There we go. And a high orbit is fine. A high orbit is fine. So just barely touching there. That's actually pretty good. That could put us in a very high orbit indeed. And that's only 800, and we've got 9. That's only half of our fuel. Yeah, I think that's our plan right there. That's our plan. Let's go ahead, warp to that, and get ready to do a prograde burn. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I hope everybody's having a nice, fun, safe holiday. I don't know if anybody's going to be doing any drinking tonight, but if you are, don't forget, you should have somebody that be the designated driver, or just plan to stay where you're at. That's usually my plan. It's like, if I'm drinking, I'm staying right wherever I'm drinking. I want to make sure that all the things I need are right there for me for the next however long I'm going to be drinking. Which is pretty rare occasion, but okay, node in T-minus 50. We've got 1 minute, so we just need to start burning at 30-second mark for the 1 minute burn. And mark. This might actually get me a little off of where I'm planning. We'll see. I don't think it's working. I mean, my node says I should, or my maneuver node thing says I should be a little pointed a little differently, so we'll see. Guess I can switch this to stability and kind of move over to the maneuver node. See what happens. I mean, I'm not in danger of going into the atmosphere or anything, so. And cut the engines. Prograde, kill the maneuver. And just bring it up until I start to see my orbit touching, or getting into the influence of the moon here. Come on, a little higher. Get there. You need time now. There we go. And then we'll just bring ourselves into orbit. Something like that. I don't need a real low orbit or nothing, so. In fact, we can probably even make it higher than that. But that'll get us there, and we'll have plenty of fuel to leave too, so we're good. Warp to that maneuver. Here we go. Oh, there's the moon. Okay. Retrograde. Where are we at right now? We are close to our periapse. That's good. We can just get into an orbit. Plenty of time to get into this orbit. Okay. Fortunately, it doesn't. We don't have to be like in a specific orbit. Just any orbit will do. Thankfully. And then once we get into orbit, we'll go ahead and release our rover, our moon rover. And because as soon as this mission says it's complete, we are good for all the other ones, I think. I don't even really need to that is good. That should be in orbit. Yep. And maintain stability for 10 seconds. And we completed both of the station missions with one launch. I love it. I love it. Okay, this guy right here, you can just go. Be free. Be free. Live around the moon. And then this guy can be free. Undock. And we're ready for the next part of that mission. Alright, but this guy can go back home now. These guys can go home. They're done. I could even probably swing by and pick up the last guy if I had enough fuel. Could try it. Do I have space for him though? Because what, we got 4 guys? 5, well, four guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, there's room for 5. Hey now. Don't do that. Don't you do that. You're gonna bump the other thing. No. Okay, they didn't bump the other thing. That made me nervous for a second. I thought they were gonna bump. Okay, just, yeah, maintain your stability there. In fact, why don't you go pro... No. Actually, you know what? I need to switch to this other one and, like, move it out of the way before... No, not that guy. This one. And then move it out of the way. It's before something bad happens. I feel like I should be able to stage, and this stage should happen, right? I know. F5. F5? Quick saving? Okay, there we go. Yes, okay, that's... Because sometimes you think that's what's going to happen, and that isn't what happens. But, okay, that time it did actually happen the way I wanted it to. So I just need the tiniest thrust to get away from these guys. Please. Before I do any maneuvers, because I don't want to break any parts on that over there. Oh, now this is the one that I'm pretty iffy on. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work at all. I am totally guessing, but we need to come in at a screaming low orbit. So retrograde. We're already on retrograde. You know what I didn't add to this that I probably should have? Dang it. And it's too late. I'm already far from the other vessel, and I don't think... Yep, yeah, I don't think... You know what I don't have on here? Almost any of? Is RCS. SAS modules. Yeah. That's a problem. That was one of our problems the last time. Now we do have a little bit of vectoring on those small thrusters, but if there's any imbalance, they're not going to be able. The vectoring is not going to be able to counter it. All right, we want to get there's 11K over, and then we want to come to a screaming halt right here. Add maneuver, zap, screaming halt. How much thrust do we have? Oh yeah, we got this. Yeah, we can definitely come to a screaming halt right there. Bam. And we still will have some fuel left over. That's good. That is excellent. Because this big engine has plenty of vectoring to be able to keep us stable. I'm a little concerned about the little engines not having enough vectoring to keep the rest of the vehicle stable once I release that bottom stage. So let's warp to this maneuver and do it. We might as well. Oh, you know what I should do before... Oh, you know what? Cancel that warp before I forget about it. Extend the antenna, please. Just to be safe. Oh, I really didn't need to do that. I got these 4 antennas. I forgot. I didn't actually take those off. But that's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to hurt anything. Let's get back to our maneuver. And then we're doing retrograde. Yes. To orbit. Yes. Okay. Where is it? Moon. Oh, there it comes. Here it comes. Hello, Moon. We've come to probe your surface. Oh, because I have no SAS whatsoever, I can't even turn around without thrusting the engines. Great. Okay, T minus 40-second time, 40-second burn time, T minus 1 minute to burn, so we should wait to about T minus 20 seconds. And that is going to drop us right in the crater, right? Is that the idea? Oh no, the crater's way over there now. Where are we at? We are right here. I forgot the moon's rotating underneath us too, so. But I guess we're not going straight to a crater, we're just going down. So it really don't matter where we do it at. At this point, like, who cares about that maneuver? We're going down to the surface, like here in the light. Preferably on a flatter area would be great. So yeah, right here is good. Not in that crater, please. Not in that crater, please. Between those two craters would be okay. There, we're no longer in orbit. Yeah, we might actually make it to between those two craters right there. Guess we won't know. Yeah, actually that's looking pretty decent. I don't know what the train's gonna look like when we get right down to it, but look like we're coming to a standstill here on as far as the momentum there. There we go. Now I am seriously tempted to drop this engine and go ahead with the and go ahead with the smaller vectors or the smaller engines. But I kind of want to just burn it out and use it for the vectoring to kind of get us nice and stably coming down straight before I release it. Now on the smallest amount of thrust here, I'm not actually countering gravity, so we are still accelerating just a tiny bit. But you can see we're getting more and more vertical with the surface, which is kind of what I want before I really let it go. Oh, and I should switch this to, there we go, distance from the surface. There we go. We're actually only 5,000 meters up, not 8,000 like if we were going down to sea level. We're not going to sea level. Okay, I'm gonna let that go because we're going pretty vertical right now with the surface. I think that's okay. And then I'll burn out the last bit of that fuel right before we're ready to, like, so kind of a suicide burn. Let's do a F5 here since we seem to be okay with everything previous to this. If we have a piloting error, that's one thing. But if I don't want my thing to explode to a glitch. Okay, we're already up to 100 meters a second, and we're dropping. I probably want to fire up around 1,000. Full throttle at 1,000? Yeah. Full throttle. That's it. Oh shit. They were using the fuel. Oh shit. They were using the fuel. I didn't think about that. We got some rover left. We've got some rover left. Come on, rover, survive. Oop. Switch to it. Oh, come on, you can do it, buddy. Oh, the antenna's busted. Damn it. That's going to make it hard to transmit anything. Can we get some science data? Observe the mystery goo. Transmit the mystery. Oh, we don't transmit the data. Boom, brakes. It lived. Oh, yeah, boom. That was pretty good. It lived, though. I should have retracted the antenna. Transmit the data. Does this thing have a little bit of an antenna in it? Can it not, like... let's extend this solar panel. It didn't get busted. This one's busted. Lights on. Actually, let's do light on. Let's do lights from here. Toggle. This is the lights. There we go. Lights are on. I'm porting it over. You know, if I would have left the engine on it, I probably would have survived a lot better. I didn't think about I didn't think about the fuel being used up there. Used up all the fuel. Oops. I could have had a soft landing with that engine too. Okay, so review the data. Can we not transmit it? Come on, transmit it. You know, the problem is you know, did all the antennas get blown up over there? Probably did. All kinds of debris all over the place. Here, let's switch to some of these other pieces. Yeah, that's nothing. Nothing usable there. Hey, this one still has an antenna. Oh, if only I could attach this to that rover. Oh, if only. If only. Maybe if I drive the rover really close to this, I can relay using it. It's got a battery. It should still be powered. Yeah, like, let me check this. Like, this thing has electrical charge. Yes, it does. Okay. It is communicating as far as I can tell. There's no science on this, though. I can't really... There's no command modules to this. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe it needs a command module in order for the antenna to work. Some kind of command module. Alright, let's see what's next. What else do we have left on the moon? Oh, hey, there's the command module. Why couldn't the antenna be survived? Why couldn't the antenna on this one survived? There's the command module right there. Okay, what else? And then we're back to this piece, I think, and the rover. Okay. Well, I can drive the rover though. This is the crazy part. Like there's antenna. Wait, what is going on here? What? Do you see this? This is not as designed. This is not intended. Okay. Steering. First of all, you guys. Why? Okay, brakes on. Traction control, steering adjust auto, no. Steering direction normal, inverted. And then you should also be inverted? No? No. Okay. Not inverted? What the heck? I don't know what's up with that. Like, how did we end up with this? How did we end up like this? I don't know. Remove from symmetry. No? Steering direction inverted. Aha! There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, you remove from symmetry. And then you steering direction inverted. Okay. Except you need to not be inverted, and you need to be inverted. Hey, now that's actually looking like it's supposed to do. Okay, yes. It's maybe a little too hard on the steering, but got very little traction on the moon. Oh, I get it. I see what's wrong here. I see what's wrong now. When I hit right, I go left, and when I hit left, I go okay. So inverted, normal, Inverted. No, not motor direction. Steering direction normal. Did I do something wrong here? Motor direction reverse normal. No, this is what needs to be inverted. And that, no, inverted. Okay, right and left. Okay. Zip, 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 zip. Go, turn, turn, turn. There it goes. Oh gosh, yeah. Probably want the steering off on the rear. Just disabled. Steering disabled on the rear. Okay, there's the control unit. Yeah, that's not much help. Let's see if we get close to that antenna over there. I'm hoping that if I get really close to the antenna, if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna, yeah, we're gonna probably have to give up on this for now. Interesting. Yeah, it's got like so little traction, these wheels. There's probably traction control. There is. There is traction control. I could probably keep adjusting until I got it like driving good, but like okay, like we are right beside that antenna. If we can't transmit the data from here, there it breaks. Observe this mystery go. Sure. Transmit that data. Transmit. Yeah, no usable comms in range. That doesn't count. And that's apparently not a good communication. That's actually our communication. Yeah, I think it's just the fact that I broke the antenna on this and now I can't transmit from it. Yeah, dang it. If we had a guy down here, he could EVA and repair it. He could probably rebuild some things too. But nope. Okay, well that part of the mission, not so much. Ah, man. Well, someday we'll get something on the moon that I can actually transmit data back. Let's go to... Actually, we can go back. Let's get our guys home. Let's get our guys home next. Yeah, that would be wise. Probably. Switch to... I probably didn't want the probe. I probably wanted the whatever the other thing was. Yep, that's the probe. We want the other thing. Okay, okay. We're too far away. We've drifted too far away. Here, okay. Switch to that. Okay, okay. And we want to probably... Oh, that's right. We need to go up in orbit. That's right. We need to go up in orbit. So we want to go out this way. Add maneuver out that way. Oof. Okay, maybe out this way? You don't need that much velocity. Jeez, that's like way out. For only a tiny bit, wow, for only a tiny bit I could like just like exit. Exit the whole thing, yeah. Okay, no. What I'm looking for though is to hit this orbit up here, not completely exit the whole thing. Strange. Very strange. Okay. Oh, hey. That almost works. Not really, but... Okay, so somewhere along in here. Actually, anywhere we want. Let's get killed. Kill that maneuver. Warp here. Go prograde. And get the heck off. Kick the heck away from the moon. We'll figure it out from there. How's that? Now I kind of wish I had brought the lander as well, so I could have went down to the moon and fixed the thing. Oh well. Alright, map. Oh, there we go. And it just says we're just going to leave Kerbal behind. We're not, but we can warp to here now. Like, right about there. Get away from the moon. Get going retrograde. I probably want to go retrograde whenever we get where we're going. Here we go. Now, we don't really want to leave Kerbal's orbit. So we kind of want to bring it down to about where we're at. Because we want to meet up with one of these. Which one is it? Is it this one? Oh, you know what? We totally left the thing orbiting around the moon that I was supposed to do. Dang it. Okay, guess that's going to have to wait for another day too. Okay, where's the one I want? Where's the one that needs fixed? There it is. Set you as target. Add a maneuver way out here, where we bring it into... No. Actually, let's just retrograde right now and bring it down to an actual orbit where we're not leaving the Kerbal system. There we go. And then let's get our inclination fixed here, because that's way off. Right about there. We need to do this. Yeah. Something like that. So I'm going to get over to the maneuver and then we'll just warp to it. Oof, are we going to have enough fuel for all this? I think so. I hope so. Might have to use the moon to deorbit now too. Ooh, we'll see. We can definitely come screaming into the atmosphere though, that's good. And then warp to that maneuver. What is that? That's normal? Okay. Oh, did we lose our target? Yes, we did. Where's our target? There it is. Set target. There we go. There, matched our orbit a bit better. Then I want to actually want to bring my orbit back up on this side to kind of meet meet it over there. I think that's because we're gonna have to match velocity anyway, so that's gonna be a prograde maneuver once we get to over there, but let's warp to that maneuver first. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have the fuel to get the other guy though. We'll be lucky to get back out of orbit after we meet up with a satellite. With the remaining fuel anyway, I think. But that's one of the reasons I made sure there was a docking port on here, so if we do have to send a refill mission, we can. Because we definitely can't afford to lose our Kerbals. And that's a nice cheap maneuver to do way up here at this orbit, so might as well do it, right? Good enough. So now I should be able to just dial in an intercept when we come down to the periaps real easy. Okay, so what I want to do is retrograde down to a perfect intercept. So there we go. That would be pretty good, but can I go around again? Can I bring the purple around a second time without... Nope, I can't. Okay, so this is the maneuver I want to execute first. That's going to get me a not the greatest separation, but it's okay. I can adjust that a little bit better. There we go. 100 kilometers? That's not bad. For this altitude, it's not bad. I mean, I could adjust it in a little bit, like with some of the other... Oof, gosh, get the maneuver thing open over here. Because, I mean, I could really get precise here. Oh, there's a 25 kilometer separation. Okay. I really don't know that I want to make any more adjustments here, but let's tune that down and let's see if we can adjust it in even further. There we go. Can get it in a little closer. 15, 14. 14. 14.1. 14, 13. Yep. Oh, look at that. There's our adjustment right there. Bringing it right down to like a 1 kilometer. 1.3 kilometer intercept there. 1.2, 1.9, 0.2. I think that's good, guys. I think that'd be good. If I can make that maneuver, then we're golden. Okay, and we're already almost on it. It's 21 days away. Okay, warp to that, I guess. Oh yeah, because we gotta come all the way down. Yeah, makes sense now. Ooh, hey, alarm clock. 60 days left to the... Okay, we're good. When it said 21 days, I'm like, wait, that's a lot of time. Are we getting close to the next major thing that we need to do? I mean, we are getting closer, but not that close. Alright, probably go target. Oh, no. What am I doing? Don't do nothing here. Stability assist. There we go. Maneuver node, please. Ah! Oh, it's 1 second burn anyway, so. Oh, and we probably want to make this actually pretty precise if we want to get this maneuver done precisely. There we go. Do that. Yeah. Oh, we want an absolute precise if we want that 200 meter intercept there. 0. We want this to say 0.0. We gotta get that 0.0. I think it's as bad as good as it's gonna get. 0.1, yeah. Alright, let's see what we've got. What do we end up with? See, that's still like a 200 kilometer separation just for that tiniest little adjustment. This tiny little adjustment. Okay. Let's warp to about here. Wait, make sure I'm going the right way here. Which way are we going? We're going this way. And we need to meet it. We're going to meet up here? Yeah, it would seem so. I mean, I could try doing a tiny bit more retrograde burn. See if that makes it better. Yes, it does. Oh, 12 kilometers. Oop, overdid it. Overdid it. Let's turn our thruster down to like 1%. 1% thrust. Let's see if we can't get it right in there, right in the pocket. Ooh, 16, 10, 4? 4? Am I okay with 4? I'm okay with 4. If I touch this again, I'm probably going to overshoot. Even at the 1%. I can't get my thrust any lower than that. Get out and push with Kerbal might be the only. Alright, I'm going to crank that back up to 100 because I'll be wondering what's going on when I need thrust trying to match velocity over here. And we're going to warp around to about there. Oof, that's another 24 days. Getting close to that Kerbal Eve transfer window. And I've got to decide if I'm sending another... Oh yeah, I do have to send another Eve mission, don't I? Because the satellite needs replaced over there. And I don't know that I sent a replacement satellite. With the lander. I don't think I did. I know one thing, we're going to have another pile of science waiting for us on the Indigo voyage after this mission for sure. This one's burning up all kinds of time. And making me a little nervous on the how close we're getting to the next bunch of maneuvers. Okay. But there's our target. We're getting pretty close. I could even go like, let's just go warp right up to that point. That way we don't have to wait that whatever, how many minutes that was. That would have been. Alright, can we see our target? Yes, there it is. 19 kilometers away. Not bad. Now we want to go target retrograde. This would be a good time for some physics warp. Okay, so this would be a good time also to make some finite adjustments to my course. If I can bring that X on top of our target, we'll be headed more towards it. And then if we check our map, our intersection's down to 1.1 kilometer. And if I do just a little bit more, 1 kilometer and 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, okay. I need to push it this direction just a hair. 0.6. It's good. 0.5, 0.4. Okay, it's not close enough to work on it yet, but that's pretty close. Okay, so let's get closer though. I'm going to use regular warp here. Warp up a lot closer to it. We should get relatively close. We're almost within that kilometer distance. I'm gonna be so mad if this mission, if there's something I didn't think about, you know, like got the wrong part or something stupid, you know, like the last time we tried to do this. Well, it wasn't this one. Last time we tried to do a repair mission, didn't go the way I wanted it to. Okay, I really need to like push this over that way. Okay, so. Whoa, too much. We are going more towards the right general direction, I guess. No, not really. Alright, we need to stop. Relative stop. Not stop. There we go. Now we're only 500 meters away. Now, I think I've got to attach a part to this, right? That's what it is. Have an engineer. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, no, it's just repair. Repair high gain. Okay, so I don't actually have to get closer than this. That's good. Good to know. All right, EVA engineer. Go. Next, switch out your parachute for the repair kits. Wait, is that the right guy? That's not the right guy. Switch out your... How do I get both of them open at the same time? There we go. Switch out your parachute for the repair kits. That's better. Can we carry all four? Yes, we can. Cool. All right, we're good to go. Now it's time to do the EVA. RCS. Oh, wait. Let go. And then RCS. Target. Let's go get it. Get this mission done. Now, I probably don't want to smash into it so hard that I break something else. But I want to get over there quick. Let's see what this satellite looks like. Yeah, I think I'm going to be pretty happy with just upgrading the science building if I can get that done today. Like I said, we're going to stick with it until that happens, but it might take longer than I originally expected. I hope not. Hello. I need to... What do I need to fix on here? The high gain antenna. Okay, I see it. I see exactly what I need to fix. Oh, hello. I guess we're there. Repair. You are fixed. Mission complete. Yeah. I just gotta get back over here now. Nice. Okay. Well, that's one more done. And then the other couple missions that we had, that we're going to return these guys to the surface first, and then we'll finish up the other ones. I think that's what we want to do. Nice little spacewalk. That was plenty close enough. Careful. Don't hit those panels, bud. Where's the entrance? Oh, there it is, on this side. Of course, it's on the opposite side I approached. Whoa. Oh, too low. Careful. I probably don't have the right camera mode, to be honest. Is that maybe? Okay, anyway, we're on. We're good. We're good. Okay. We did bring that panel, but that was around the moon. I totally forgot about it, so that one's not getting done today. Again. Oops. That one's not getting done today. Okay, so that's round Mimnus. That's okay, and then the rest of these are long terms. Alright, and then the other two are done from other vessels, so I think we can just bring these guys back. Let's see if we have enough. Let's see if we have enough. Okay, so probably want to... Well, probably want to just start bringing them down right here, or maybe I should wait till I get up here. It's only 3 days away. Warp here. Yeah, 18 days on the next alarm. Alright, retrograde. Orbit. Retrograde. Well, let's bring her down. Oh, yeah, we got this. Periaps. What are you at, Periaps? Probably. Periaps. Actually, I'll just watch it over here. Periaps down to... Ooh, we're almost there. We're on a nice low 35 or 30k probably, because we got the big heat shield. We should be fine even at this high altitude. Maybe do 45 just to be safe. There we go. And we got enough fuel to even burn some of that right as we start entering the atmosphere. So let's do our quick save just to be sure. And then I'm going to do like a warp here thing. I'm going to warp down to about right there. Warp here. Ba-doop. That way it doesn't like zip right past the planet like I've had when I do maximum warp at that altitude. Woohoo! Hello, planet. You know what we need to do though is we need to start retracting our solar panels if we want to save them and get our money back for them. Otherwise, they will break off and burn up. Or both. Retract, 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 retract. Done. Okay, now we are ready to... Oh, we are in the atmosphere already. Time to turn that engine on. Full thrust there. Parachutes ready to deploy. Everything looks good. Inflate the heat shield. Poosh. Protected. Yeah, we could have come screaming in with this thing, let me tell you. Oh man, these guys are coming home in style. Look at this. That's looking nice. Okay, parachutes are ready to deploy as soon as we get to the right altitude. I guess we could do a little physics warp here. It's probably not going to hurt anything. And that big inflated heat shield should actually help to slow us down even some more. And probably turn our SAS off at this point. Let it just wiggle. And it looks like we're coming down the water anyway, so guess that little part there doesn't matter. But we are going to jettison the heat shield. SAS on. Why? Yeah, you can see what I mean. The heat shield does have a lot of wind resistance. It's actually like we're setting on it. We have more. It's holding us up still. As soon as the parachute, yeah, there we go. I was about to say, as soon as the parachutes do their thing, they'll fly away real fast. There goes the heat shield. We're gonna see it go sploosh. We're gonna sploosh. Oh. I did not adjust these down, I don't think. So we got a long wait. Oh, there it went sploosh. Oh, we got a few moments to wait till they actually touch down. Dang it. Oh, yeah. Let's switch. Oops, not that. Switch that. There we go. Oh, yeah, they're coming down very slowly. Look at that. 3.4. Yeah, no problem with the soft touch down here. We don't need an alarm clock open now. Yes, we know. We're really close to the next launch window for Eve. If we're going to send something else to Eve. Which would probably be a really good to send the Indigo Voyage to Eve. If we could, that would be like perfect. But it's not even... Oh, it's out actually in orbit of the sun at the moment. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in the future. All right. Settle down. Recover the vessel. Yay! Mission complete. So that's one of our Kerbal save. Now we still have two more to finish up, I think, to get our monies. Let's see what our funds look like now. As soon as it loads up. Not enough. Not even close. Did get a bunch of ribbons though from all that. Our guys did. Nice. Flying in Mach 1, in orbit, all kinds of good stuff. Close that up. And I imagine a couple of guys leveled up there too, should have. We're still like more than 500,000 away. Or like 1 million away still really from what I would like to have before I do the upgrade. And I think these last couple missions are definitely not going to get us there. So let's see what's available real quick. Data from space around Eve. I can actually complete that right away. So I'm going to take that. Expand surface outpost moon base ship on the moon? What? Oh, heck no. That's difficult. Map 8 asteroids. Data specific periaps, napaps, no thank you. Build a new orbital station around Kerbal. I always take these because they're just so easy. And repair another satellite. Well, it's not a lot of money, but that's something that's easy to do while I'm on another mission, so we'll take it. Alright, a couple more available, a couple more active. Okay, that brought our almost up to 3 million. Alright, let's go complete those other two missions, see where we're at. So we need to get back to the tracking station. Find those two missions and then complete them. Oh goodness. Look at all the stuff we have. In orbit. Doing things. Oh, the lines. The lines. Project Jester Probe. That's probably what we want. To be flying anyway. Yeah, so we technically still have another half an hour if we're going to do the normal amount of streaming today. So we are not even at that time, but I think we're probably going to go over because I'm pretty sure it's going to take me longer than 30 minutes to do these last two missions. I'm just guessing. Just guessing. Yeah, let's activate our engine before we can do anything. This is a savior. Yes, this is a saving one. So we want to target our other guy. There he is. Newford's Pod. Set as target. Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? What's our apps periaps looking at right now? He's ahead of us, so we need to go faster, right? That means we need a lower apoaps. Where are we at currently? We're close to our apoaps. That's not good. So let's go around to the periaps. Warp there. What? Oh, no, it's okay. No. Delete and close. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Still set as our target. I'm going to bring my apoaps down now. Much lower. And these are coming together a little bit. Now here's where it's probably better just to go add maneuver and go orbit. Yeah, so we're just going to close our thing as we orbit around. And then we just warp to it. Zip around and around we go. Keeping an eye on that Kerbal Eve transfer alarm, which is actually, yeah, because you can make these orbits in like minutes compared to, like, it doesn't take days to go around the planet. Minutes. Okay, now we're 23 kilometers from our dude. Okay, let's target. Yeah, target, but we want to go for the target. Straight for the target. And that should be bringing our... Well, not that particular intersection. Maybe go this way a little bit more. We can just kill that. We don't need that anymore. Oh, good. That's actually 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, less than 1. Cool. All right, we'll just warp here now. Getting a lot closer. And then we want to go retrograde targets, probably. Oof, we're coming in pretty hot here. And I can waste a lot of fuel here, so because it only takes a little bit to get out of orbit at this point. All right, well, we want to go retrograde. Should be headed almost straight for the thing. Yeah, pretty close. All right, probably just want to stop at this point. Stop. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay. Arm the grappling thing. The grapply thing. There we go. Okay, let's get our velocity to the target. X and... Oh, here we come. Are we going to grapple? No. Missed. Okay, there we go. This will be easier now. Okay. Point straight at the target and go. Boy, I really want to be on the end, though. Okay, that might make it easier to get on the end if I can. Ooh. Come on, show your end to me this side. Show the end. Come on, spin just right. Oh, you're spinning counter, not just right. Come on. Go. Face. No. That's probably as good as it's going to get. Okay, now. Target there. I need to go above it a little bit. That way. Velocity over this way. Now retrograde. I want it to look as cylinderish as possible when I retrograde. There we go. And stop. Okay. And head towards the target again. Towards target. But I need to be just a little bit that way. Just a little bit that way. And then straighten her out right there. Is that too much of an impact? That might be too hard. Oh, nope. Got it. I got it. That's... I don't know if this is going to work, guys. This is going to be iffy. Homemade sauerkraut. That is good. I didn't expect it to come out that good. It came out really good. Yes. Make your own sauerkraut. That's all I gotta say. Try it. Try it. It's good. Okay. Control from here. SAS on. Retrograde. I feel like that's gonna mostly protect it. I mean, I could wiggle it a little bit. Like, here, see what I mean. I'm gonna free pivot. Now I can, like, try to get it a little more. No. Lock the pivot right there. I don't know if that's better or not, but you know, but you can do that kind of things with it. You can adjust it a little bit right here. Wow, baby, that is really good. That came out excellent. Oh, food. I'm talking about the food. Our New Year's Eve dinner has just been served to me. Our homemade sauerkraut that we started like a month ago, or actually like a month and a half ago. And some pork loin and mashed potatoes. Yummy. And if I haven't made you hungry, there's something wrong with you. Alright. Yeah, we're deorbiting it. We're giving it a shot. It looks like the pivot's pretty good. The pivot was a smart idea. It seems like it's pretty stable. Yep, nom nom nom. Yeah, I can say that's the best sauerkraut I've ever had. I'm sure it has something to do with the fact that I made it myself. Ah, yum. Okay. Alright, fuel's burned out. I think we're ready to do our next stage separation. I'm going to double check all this stuff yet. Goodbye, little engine. Alright, little heat shield. It's your turn. Do the job. Do the job. Oh, we're in the atmosphere. Okay. We weren't actually in the atmosphere until right then. So far, so good. Heat shield's heating up. That's what we want. See? And we're slowing down, and parachutes deployed. We're safe. Maybe. Maybe. Still gotta make it to the surface, obviously, but that was the part that I was worried about right there. Burning up in the atmosphere. Newfred's getting a nice spin job before he lands. Make sure he's good and dizzy for duty. Gotta make sure his stupidity level gets, raised. Little spin job will do that for you. Here we go. We're almost down. This will be... Then we got one more mission after this, and we'll see what our funds are. And maybe grab a couple more missions, because as soon as we complete these, I should open up a few more. A little awkward. Almost down. Oh, ran out of power for the SAS. That's what happened. No more SAS module. Badoop. And we're down. Recover vessel. That went pretty well. That recovery vessel worked better than I was expecting, anyway. As good as I was hoping. Alright, we got another Kerbal as well, too. So, alright, let's see. And then we had... Oh, yeah, we still have to recover that part. So we got one more... We should have another recovery thing? Probe up here somewhere? Maybe? Yeah, there's a probe. Fly that. I hope that's a recovery probe. Yeah, that's a recovery probe. Alright, let's go get our part. And then we'll see. Wait, whose shipwreck's over there? I don't remember that one. Oh, that's right. We did just take a new one, didn't we? Yes, that's right. We just took a new mission. Okay, that's going to be a long time if we were waiting around for that to be an intercept. So, prograde. Activate the engine. There we go. Alright, let's bring one of these guys closer. What's our Apoapse Periapse thing here? Okay, let's add a maneuver right there and go orbit, 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 orbit. Oh, that's way little adjustment. Okay, so... Okay, add maneuver. Orbit, 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 orbit. Oh, way too many orbits here. 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. 4 days into the future? I don't think I like that. Add maneuver. That's not too bad. That's only like 1 day into the future. And then we could adjust. That, there's a 0.3 kilometer separation. That's good. That's good. Let's go to that. Woo! Woo! Sorry, guys. Sorry. Apologize. Spinny. Okay. On the maneuver. Actually, probably want to still be looking here as well. In fact, what is it? It's a prograde maneuver or retrograde? It seems to be prograde. And I'm just going to adjust it till this starts to go the other way to 2.3, 2.1, 1.9, 1.6, 1.4, 1. Oh. There it is, right there. Dink. Okay, now we're ready to warp here. I think. Yes. Yes, there's the target. It is going underneath us right now, and then we're going to catch up to it, or it's going to catch up to us. Just as we're coming around. What? Okay. No, there we go. Okay. For a minute there, I thought we weren't actually going to get the meetup. Okay. Do target retrograde. Come on, go now. Oh yeah, perfect. Almost, or at least not bad. Okay, there's a zero. There's a zero if I ever got one. Oh, and then it doesn't stay zero for long though. That looks like a pretty big part. I am not. I am hopeful that our heat shield's going to be able to shield it, whatever it is. What is that? Oh, I see what it is. Oh, this is gonna be a challenge. I see what it is. It's one of those fuselage pieces. And I don't know where I'm gonna want to grab this thing, but I'm thinking probably the center of that side. See if I can drift over that way just a hair before I head for it. Gotta wait for it. No, come on. A little faster. Okay, I think if I head for it right now. Oh, arm. Ah. Arm. Here we go. Ah. Is this gonna shield this? I don't think it is. Guess we won't know until we bring it down. It is a field fuselage, so it does have a lot of ability to shield, to absorb heat itself. So we should be okay with that. No, actually, we want to go retrograde, and since there should have been no control unit on that, I should still have. Yeah. All right, let's bring it down. I mean, that's all I could do is bring it down and see what happens. While I'm watching this, I'm going to bring my food over a little closer and my microphone not quite so close. So let me know. Okay. Got a couple bites in me now. I feel better. Well, what do you... What? Okay, so place your bets, guys. Is this going to survive? Is this going to survive re-entry like this? Place your bets. We're definitely coming down. You can see my periaps is like negative 4 thumb. It's big. Big negative there. Place your bets. Alright, we're in the atmosphere. Do a little physics warp here and get down to the point. Okay, those are already activated. We're just waiting for the proper deploy scenario. Here comes the heat. Alright, we'll slow the time warp. Oh, what? That was it. That was it. That was the heat. We're good. As long as the parachutes don't break, we're good. We do still seem to have a bit of surface velocity. But I think we're okay. I could actually turn the SAS off now. Don't need that. Okay, maybe we do want that. Maybe we don't want that. Maybe we don't want a time warp. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. I would hate for it to spin out of control or spin to the point and break itself. That would be goofy. Okay, there we go. SAS is starting to kick in. Maybe leave that on. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave that SAS on until the parachutes deploy at least, because then that should stabilize it. Or till the SAS battery runs out. That could happen too. Because that's what happened last time. Battery went dead. Is that what just happened? No, not quite. It was just a big jerk of velocity that the SAS couldn't handle. Ooh. I guess SAS is actually keeping the rotation down. There we go. Now can I turn it off? Yes. Alright, well, I guess we are going maximum warp here. That's me forgetting to adjust the parachutes for that last minute deploy so we don't have to wait as long. Sorry about that, guys. Spin Doctor, yeah. Come on. Get down in the water. It's moving pretty slow. Okay, here we go. Splash! Recover. Let's see. That was the second one. That's the final mission right there, right? That was the final mission for the day. Or of that first launch that we did, anyway. Oh, we are so close. I mean, look at that. We're actually up over the 3 million mark now. All right, let's see what missions we got. No. That would be easy. Like, almost no money to it. Recover component from orbit of Kerbal. Yeah, we know we can do that now. Conduct an atmospheric survey. No, thank you. Map 8, Astroneer, Sentinels. Okay. So I think those ones can be nopes. So we did get one new mission. I really want that science. I really want this to be unlocked today. Oh, we are really close to. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. If only we had remembered to do that one mission when we were orbiting the moon. That might have put us over the edge. Ah. I'm going to go back to the Indigo Village, transmit our science. I kind of want to do the fireworks thing. Kind of want to do that. I don't know how well that's going to go. But maybe we can set that up real quick in like a career in a different world. Because I don't want to spend my career money on here. That would be silly. I've spent so many hours trying to collect that money. Transmit the science. Yes, there's another 500 science for us. But as you may be aware, science is not the issue. It is the money. We have the knowledge. Alright, how far away is that? 11 days. We also got this maneuver in 13 days. I want to switch to that, see what it is. Is this the one I think it is? Okay, what is this? What is your maneuver? Where are you headed? This is our Duna vessel. And it has that maneuver in order to intercept Duna. Okay. And that's one on that one has a very tight fuel budget, so. But yeah, this is our two satellites to Duna, one for Duna and one for Ike. Survey satellites. Okay, now we know what that is. Let's go see what this one is. This is probably our Eve landing mission. Yeah, this is our Eve lander mission. Which it is. Still got to make another maneuver to even intercept Eve in any kind of time period. So yeah, that's a ways away. But it does not have the satellite. The scanning satellite. So that's what my other maneuver is. In my 11 days maneuver. That is to launch a scanning satellite to Eve in order to be able to complete these missions down this particular mission right here. And also for Gilly, because we don't have a Gilly scan yet. What I should do real quick, go back to the Space Center and see if we're still okay for the schedule, because those missions do have a time that they have to be completed by, and I need to make sure that I am going to be able to complete them in the time frame allotted to me, because that lander is a long way off, and so the landers get surface data from Eve, which current deadline is in 23 or deadline year 23, something like that. Okay, so accepted year 3 expires. Oh no, we're good. We're good with this one. No worries there. We got 23 years to complete it. We're good. Okay, so that was no problem. And then the scannings of the other ones that might have a... Okay, so this one only has 2 years to complete. We've got to get a scan satellite there, like, right now. Same with Gilly. Well, it has a little longer on Gilly, but this was the one that's critical right here. Duna, we've still got some time on that one, although our satellite's almost there. We've got to get a satellite to Eve, and we haven't even launched it. It launches in 11 days. Which I should go look at that. Go look at that. Now, if I did complete those particular missions, that would totally give me the money I needed to advance my science program. I mean, said I would still need to launch at least one vessel. 2 of those missions have already been launched. They're already paid for, so I don't got to worry about that. But we would need another, let's see, like a ComSat Gen 3 to Eve and Moho. That's the one. That's the one that's supposed to be launched in like 18 days, I think. Let's load that up. Let's take a look at that. So it's got 3 scanning satellites on it, right? Now, I see one serious issue with this right off the bat is our lifting stage isn't quite enough to get us all the way to orbit, so we'd have to use some of our transfer stage to finish our orbital insertion. That's no good. And it looks like I've already expanded the lift stage slightly, but I think we can just like remove that. That's our lift stage. Yes. And then, because we don't want to have to use that poodle to try to insert us into orbit at all. That's totally for like interplanetary transfer. What we want is our new lifting stage that we just redesigned. Load that on. No. Well, fortunately I did save it right before I did that, so we're okay. Where was it at? ScanSat, Eve, Moho, load that. Open, and then I want to go lifting stage, but I want to merge, not load. Merge. There we go. Ding. Now, that is totally not right. So that comes up there. That comes up here. And then these go down here to the bottom. Okay, right. So still not the right amount of thrust to wait, or thrust and lift on this for our thing. I should have saved that other lifting stage with the expanded capacity. But it was pretty easy to do. We just took this off. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this down here. One. Now, before. That way the parachutes are up higher. I know it doesn't matter, but it does look better when it's the other way. So probably get another orange tank there. And another orange tank on top here. Bring our cap back over. And then we just need to bring these guys up. Like so. And now we've got enough thrust to get to orbit with that lifting stage. That lifting stage should get us there all the way. 3,500 is about the sweet spot. A little bit, maybe like a little bit more if you want to like have any kind of control over your lifting stage after you release, I suppose. You know, 36 probably would be like your perfect ideal. Like you have a tiny bit of fuel just to deorbit with. And get your main stage all the way to full orbit before you really, separate. Now, I don't really think I need to do anything with the rest of those. He's just a bit pencil-y right now. I should probably be concerned with that a little bit. And the way I can fix that would be to do some struts. Struts? Struts. Possibly from these nose cones up to like as far as I can on the body here. Seems to be there. Oh, not even gonna let me go that high. Or not gonna let me do it from that side of the nose cone, probably. Because I think it's hitting the parachute. And then up to about there. So yeah, that could help the stability a lot right there with that. Once it gets out into space, it's not too big, but it is a bit floppy. That's why I've got these beams that go along the side here. Otherwise, it'd be very floppy. But that should be a lot better for our transfer to Eve. I'm a little concerned about... Okay, this number looks low, but it's not. Because once we get into space, that's a totally different number. That's from surface. That's from atmosphere. That was if we were using that poodle in the atmosphere. We're not. So that'll be a much higher number. But that number is pretty accurate. Okay, so this can be saved. Save. And as far as I know, everything's okay on all these satellites. I don't need to change those. Those are pretty much my final generation of scanning satellites. I should never need to update those. Oh yeah, you're right. I upgraded the lifting engines on there on one earlier. And we can check that. I might not need to do it on this one. Oh yes, absolutely do. Look at that. Thrust to weight ratio, less than 1. Thank you. Good call. I would have had that on the launch pad going, why isn't it taking off? And this is why. It needs that. Oh, and the other big thing that we need to do is more parachutes. So, more parachutes. I think 6 more should probably be enough, right? Sure, 6 more. Put those up into the parachute stage. Alright, well that should, that did change our thrust to weight ratio, didn't it? There. Wonder why. What did we do majorly different there? Oh, we changed those engines on the bottom. As long, I mean that's just a hair off, isn't it? You know, it's like a hair. Like, should I maybe... Can I get a hold of the... I can't quite... Okay, if I pull that off... Replace this one with... the maximum size... I gotta figure out which one it goes on there, I guess. That didn't change much. It really didn't change much at all, did it? Like, it added like 50 meters. Okay, so... Okay, pull these off. Pull these off. Sorry. I'm just kind of concentrating here. I want to get this done and saved and be relatively sure that it's going to work the way I want it to. That should do. Oh, so that's not the right. Okay. Still not the right. No. This one? Come on. Get on there. Get on. No. No, whatever. Because I still probably don't have enough parachutes anyway, so... Throw 12 or 6 more on there yet. Does that look balanced? It's pretty well balanced. Yep, and we got our strut to put back on. There we go. That will get us there. That'll get us to orbit. With no fuel expended on the transfer from the transfer stage. That's important because you know if you use some of your transfer fuel to finish off your orbit, then all your calculations are off. Anyway, that's the mission that we'll be launching. Let's see, today's Friday. Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. We'll do a Saturday morning stream on the New Year's to launch this mission. And let's see, we're already at the 4-hour mark. As much as I really wanted to do the fireworks thing for the New Year's, I'm not that familiar with the fireworks thing, so maybe if I get a little time before the stream tomorrow, or if I can pull my head out of Valheim long enough, because that's where I've been at. My head's been at. I've been doing a lot of Valheim the last few days. Not gonna tell you. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap that up right there. There's the mission for tomorrow morning, ready to go. Let's save that. Yeah, we'll do that in the morning. So come back tomorrow if you. Yep, Nox giving me a smiley face on my comment about Valheim. Yes. So, if you've enjoyed this stream, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to help out. And ring the bell if you want to know when I'm streaming. It's a pretty regular schedule, and we've got new videos coming out. Well, there'll be a lot of new videos in the new year, so I've got a ton of things in can that just need to be edited, and they're ready to go. And now that the 12 streams is over, this being the final one, yay! The 12 streams Christmas is over. I'll go back to my regular streaming schedule where I only do it like one day a week. And then the rest of the week I can edit and record for you guys. Get some of that good, sweet, edited content out there. So, Happy New Year, yes. I hope you guys enjoy the ball drop or whatever. I think over in England it's happening right now, right? Like they're 5 hours ahead. It should be midnight. Oh, it's actually past midnight. Right? Yeah, they've already had their ball drop. Anyway, and if you're, never mind. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I've tried to wrap this up and log out. So, till next time, I will catch you later in the new year.
Bye-bye.